like beardbikeborders, he rides through the storm. No clue where he's going, but his heart keeps him warm. He's building a house, not of wood, but of stone. A place deep inside where he'll call it his home.
Good morning. It's 7 o'clock and I am in Sweden. I am gonna ride some of the TET, and I started out here just south of Halmstad in Knäred because I got recommended funrogers special stage. So that's where I will start out today. I also have another mission today because I've packed everything. I'm so prepared, except for batteries for my headlamp. So gonna find some batteries today, gonna drive funrogers and just see some amazing scenery in perfect Sweden. So just to show you my camp, I hammocked, slept in my hammock there yesterday. There's my bike, and I just used the shelter here for some storage of my gear and my morning coffee. This was a very nice place. There was an axe for chopping some timber or some firewood, and there was plenty of firewood, and so I made a small fire yesterday just to keep me warm. It's been quite cold. It's been -2 degrees, and that's, I don't know, maybe -6,000 in freedom Celsius. I don't know how many, I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. But it's been quite cold, just below freezing. But I have a good sleeping bag, and my sleeping arrangement is okay. My nose has been a bit cold. Yeah. Winter is coming. That's my dad's middle name, so that's not a good reference.
Oop-to-do. Not as elegant as I would want it to. I left the campground. All of that was here when I came. That's some coal and some paper for lighting a fire. We also have some birch bark there. So everything is cleaned up, and I just look around to see if I remembered everything. And I did. Then I need to start up my GPS. This is the first time I'm using Stegra, so I am a bit curious about this, but we'll see if it's any good. I came here very late last night, and it was all dark, and couldn't see a thing, so now I can enjoy the nature a bit more. It is a beautiful morning. You can see that it's been frost, and it is cold, so I do need some warm winter gear. I put on my woolen sweater and put on the long johns, and yeah, when I woke up this morning I was really cold, but put on all the warm motorcycle clothing, and then walk around while packing down. Then you will pretty fast get some heat in your body. As I was saying, small Ziploc bag with all the garbage. So here we are at funrogers special stage. This should be a technical, quite technical ride. I'm gonna let the camera roll for the entire trip, and then I'm gonna cut something out. I might turn around, I might start to cry, but I do think that it's kind of cool. It's already hard here, I can't start up. I do think that it's kind of cool that they made it here hard and easy. I'm gonna take the hard part. It's been highly recommended. So let's see if we'll manage with a fully loaded Himalayan, if it's even possible. Should be a private guy here who owns this land, and he should supposedly it's supposedly him that made this track, and yeah. It is a challenging road for a newbie like me, but it is quite fun, actually. Today it's quite dry. Oh, where's sand? So I think that shit. Forgot to gear down. Let's see if I can start on this hill. Today it is kind of dry. I would think that this stage is a lot hotter if it was wet, if it's just been raining. But today it's dry and there's actually some frost as well. So the ground is quite hard here. So that makes the track a lot easier, I think. But it's still quite fun and technical, so still highly recommendable. I think he used this for hunting as well. There's a lot of hunting towers here. I hope he's not shooting today. That was funrogers special stage. That was fun. This is inside a natural reserve. This is called a natural reserve. What's it called? This is inside, protected nature. What else is that called? Anyways, this is some of the roads here. It's gravel, but quite compact, so you can actually drive pretty fast on this. It's almost like driving on asphalt tarmac. So it is quite good roads. I have seen some bad roads, but no single tracks except for funrogers special stage. But still, I am enjoying this very much. What I really like about Stegra is that it's very outdoor oriented. As you can see on the map here, I can actually see a shelter now. So in here somewhere is a shelter. That's pretty cool. Look. Let's just have a look. See? So here is a shelter, and this one would actually have been perfect. I could have hanged my hammock in here without a problem. But that is some of the cool stuff that you can find here in that you can see in the app. I don't know if that's a good place to sleep, but still, you can get out of the rain for sure. But that is kind of cool about Stegra. You can see all sorts of stuff, water and picnic places, and yeah, that might be available in other apps too, but I do think that that's kind of cool. Especially when you're driving like I am, driving around looking for some place to sleep and a place to have some lunch and stuff like that. Sometimes there is a shelter just off your route, and you can just look here on the map, just find the good stuff, the good places. If you want to totally wild camp, that's totally legal in Sweden. There's something called elementsrätt, where you can sleep in all forests. There are some rules about days, and there are some places where it's not allowed, but most places it's allowed for, I think it's 1 or 2 days, and you of course have to clean up after yourself, but that means that if you find some place that's really nice with a nice view or something like that, you can just put up your tent or your hammock or sleep on the ground if you like, and then you're good to go. I think that's one of the things I really like about Sweden. I wish that more European countries would do stuff like that. Look at this now. Wow. If more, I think the reason why they shut things down, like roads and camp places, and make it illegal to sleep outside, that is because of because people tend to fuck it up. They make a mess, they cut down trees, they do all sorts of stuff. There's something here. Is that just... Oh, that's in there. Okay. So I saw this marker here on the map, and that's just that there is a picnic place. It's called a picnic place here. I am running this app without, it's totally offline now. It doesn't have any access to the internet. I downloaded an offline map, downloaded a map over Sweden, and then I just put in the GPX route for TET Sweden. So, I just went into Coop here in Torup, where I planned. Both my cameras were died of power. My Jesus Christ, my phone GPS almost died, and now I got everything, all the batteries swapped up, and I got some batteries for my flashlight, and now I am off to find a place where I can get some lunch. That's the... And I think I know where. I've been trying to look for some water, for somewhere where I can just fill up a bottle, but I weren't able to find anything. I even tried the iOverlander app, and I couldn't find anything. So I am gonna go with the option of filling up some water at a lake. So on the map I found some very beautiful place where I am going to eat some lunch, and I am also going to fill up some water, and then I'm gonna drive for maybe 1 or 2 hours more, and then I am off for today. Then it will be around 4 o'clock. I only took part of the section 14. It's this is probably one of the best parts of it. Other than that, it's been mostly tarmac, paved roads. But this is a small gem on section 14. Again, just gravel roads, but I would say there are some climbs here that are a bit challenging and fun. So it's not all just driving 60 on paved roads. Especially on this small donkey, where I don't have the power to just plow on. Then I need to focus more. I need to shift a lot more than someone driving a Tenere.
So my lunch today is a tortilla wrap with some salami chips and some mayo. So pretty easy to prepare and eat while on the go, and things that don't need to be in the cooler.
So I had my lunch and drove through some fantastic scenery and thought I taped it all, but I found out the camera was shut down. Powered it off. So yeah, learning by doing.
Just came to my campsite, or actually I've been here for a couple of hours. Just been chilling. I'm tired, so all I need to do now is to get some food, and then I'm gonna go to the hammock to get some sleep. I'm just gonna show you where I'm staying tonight. Put up my hammock there, and that's the lake. So it's all quiet here. I slept another place yesterday, and where I slept there was this I could hear the road. Here is just, I can hear a dog barking now, and there was a car that came by. earlier. They just wanted to hear if I was okay, so that was cool. But it's just so quiet here. Today I had 2 missions. First one was to get some batteries for my headlamp, and I got the batteries. And then I needed to get water, and I got that as well. So mission accomplished for today. This was day 1 of the TET. Drove some of section 5 and most of section 14. Oh, I think there's a hunt going on. Yikes. I'm not moving anywhere. Yep. So tomorrow we'll move on. Probably get around Jönköping tomorrow, but we'll look at that tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Black beard and borders, he rides through the storm. No clue where he's going, but his heart keeps him warm. He's building a house, not of wood, but of stone. A place deep inside where he'll call it his home.